Hello Year 2 and welcome to your final guided reading session of the week. This is Thursday's guided reading and we're finally going to finish the story and find out what happens to that monkey. So let's read these words quickly so we can get on with the story. Pause the video and have a little look. Let's read through them together. Hiding, surprise, laughed, heart, heartless, worried, whole. Before we read the story, let's just have a quick look at this word heart and this word heartless. We've been talking about this a little bit in school this week, that when you add less on the end onto the end of a word, it changes the meaning. So we know what a heart is. If you're heartless or heartless, it means you don't have a heart or you behave like you don't have a heart. Look out for that suffix less. Okay, today we are going to be answering some questions about a text for our final lesson. So let's have a read of the end of the story. Now, do you remember? Crocodile said he wanted the last monkey's heart because he'd been so cheeky. And the monkey said he would give him his heart if he looked away. But then he tricked him by picking up a mango out of the river and pretending it was his heart and saying he'd only give it to Crocodile if Crocodile gave him a ride back to the riverbank. All the animals were really worried as Crocodile brought Monkey back to dry land. Why do you think the animals were worried? I think they might have been worried because they knew that Crocodile was going to trick the monkey somehow. Or maybe they heard him say about giving him his heart but didn't realise that Monkey was using a mango as a trick. Or maybe they did know the monkey was using a mango as a trick and they were worried that Crocodile was going to find out and be angry. Maybe they were just worried about Monkey being stuck in the floodwater. Monkey jumped off Crocodile's nose and gave him his heart. Snap! And look what Monkey's saying. Jumbo, dear friends, always remember me. Why do you think Monkey says, always remember me? I think he might be saying it because he's pretending to Crocodile that he's about to die where he's lost his heart. And he wants his friends to remember him when he's gone. But Crocodile was in for a surprise. Pause the video for a minute, and if you've got somebody that you're working with that you can tell them what you think will happen. If not, you can just write it down on a piece of paper or tell one of your teddies. Let's have a look what does happen. Oh, yuck! This is not your heart, this is a mango. Ha ha! Sorry, Crocodile, said Monkey. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Better eat your mango and make it snappy. All the animals laughed and laughed. What are they laughing about? They're laughing about the fact that Monkey tricked Crocodile with a mango. And Crocodile didn't like it. But Crocodile didn't find it funny at all. He chased the monkeys up into the trees and snapped. Oh, come on, Croc. Snap. Don't be so heartless. We could have a heart-to-heart about it. Snap. But the monkeys never really trusted Crocodile again. Before we turn the next page and read the very end, this bit here, we could have a heart-to-heart about it. They're teasing Monkey and making jokes about the words. So here they say, don't be so heartless, because they tricked him with a heart. And here they make another joke, we could have a heart-to-heart about it. Do you know what a heart-to-heart is? A heart-to-heart, when you have a conversation where you talk about your feelings with somebody, you sit down and you talk about how you're feeling. And that's why monkeys swing in the trees. Snap. So there you go, monkeys swinging trees, because if they don't, that crocodiles, who've been waiting all this time to get their revenge on those cheeky monkeys, might just eat them. I'm so glad the monkeys didn't get eaten like you predicted, though. And lizard, hiding behind a rock, well, that's a whole other story. And if you enjoyed that story, you could have a look on YouTube for some of the other BBC Tinker Tales. Maybe you can find the lizard story. As a little treat for working so hard on this story, I am going to put the link to Why Monkeys Swing in the Trees on the website for today. Once you've finished your work, you can have a look at that if you'd like. Before you have a look, you need to have a go at answering the questions. So read the questions on the sheet carefully and think carefully about your answers. If you are doing the One Star Easy sheet, you should recognise this because it should look just like your English sheet from this morning. Now don't worry, I haven't made a mistake in giving you the same sheet twice. Just like this morning, your English work was to do the pictures on a story hill for the giraffe's long neck story. I would like you for reading this afternoon to do the same thing for the monkey story and put the pictures in the correct order. Don't forget to email it all in to us. Well done for your hard work this week.